interdependence. I am depending upon you, and my own colleagues, you will be depending upon each other. It is going to be a positive interdependence. So we will learn from one another. And also the learning is going to be more fruitful if we give our interest, and if we focus on our own studies, do some homeworks, then it will be more fruitful. The third point is equal opportunities will be given to all. So we have a limited time still. You can discuss among yourselves after the class, or during the class itself you can learn together. So more participation will be appreciated. And one of the benefits of this learning is the virtual learning. We are sitting in our own houses, our own places, and people are from different countries will be meeting you. It's a beautiful occasion sitting at our own home and meeting everyone from different countries, and we are learning. Therefore, it is another additional blessing, additional advantage for us to learn in this way. So now we will properly go into the lesson. First of all of us know English. Every language has got alphabets. Next slide, Elil. So English has got 26 alphabets. Among the 26 alphabets, five are the vowels, and the rest are consonants. So A, U, I, O, U, these are vowels, and then the rest of the letters are consonants. So you may be wondering where to use the capital letters. When many places we have seen the English letters, lectures, or newspapers, some places capital letters are used, some places small letters are used. Where do we use the capital letters? There are four or five rules. The first thing, we use capital letters letter in a sentence. So when we start a sentence, we have to use a capital letter.
Just a minute, Arun. We have to. Something went wrong with your microphone. It's not clear. So okay, hold on for some time. Maybe poor connection. Still, it's going. It's like that still.
Try now.
Okay, try it now. Oh, wait a minute. I think Arun can't speak. Oh no, his mic is okay. Arun, can you speak to see whether your microphone is working? No, it doesn't. It doesn't show that it's working. Arun has to leave, yeah.
And then we have his number.
Yeah, we have to be a little patient, dear, because he's teaching. He's doing this class from Ireland. So I think he will come again to the scene. He left the Zoom and he's supposed to come again. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Arun Mozhi. Has Arun come again or something wrong?
No, not yet. It's not yet in the meeting.
Mhm. When it comes to technology, sometimes these mishaps can happen. Let us see.
You have his number.
Yeah.
I call him up. Right, okay, he's up, I think. Just unmute him. Emotion. Emotion.
Yes, sir.
Arun Mozhi unmute.
Yeah, unmute. Okay. I got it. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry for the interruptions.
Very much.
I
I
think the
can.
network is not fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything is okay. You go ahead. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was talking about the alphabets and then where we use the capital letters. So that's a few rules. Already I told you one. In the beginning of sentence, we use the capital letters. Then in the second rule is always we use a capital letter for the word I. Wherever in between the sentences or when you start, you have to always use the word I am an Indian, I am a Tamil, I am an activist, I am a social worker. So wherever you want to use I has to be capitalized. Then the third rule is for all the names, for our own names, we have to use the capital letters. Then the fourth rule is when we use uh, when we mention any place name or country name or any name for that matter, we have to use the capital letters in the beginning. For example, Colombo, Tamil Nadu, Iram, museums, zoo, forest, a caste. Okay, like that, we have to use the capital letter. Then the fifth rule is any festivals, holidays, weeks, the days of the weeks, months, we have to use the capital letters like the celebrations like Pongal, Katrangama. So likewise, any festivals have to be mentioned in the capital letter. Okay, we'll move to the next one. So now comes the parts of the speech. Any language, when we speak, we use so many words in a sentence. Let us say, I am talking to you. I am talking to you. You are listening to me. There are two sentences. In these two sentences, so many words we use. So each word has got different function in a sentence, in a paragraph, or in an essay. So many words will be there, but then all the words have got different functions. We have to see what are those words and what are their functions. So in English, we have 8 parts of speech are there. So what are they? Noun. Noun is a word that mentions or that denotes a name or a place or a thing or animal, bird, anything. Noun denotes the names. Then pronoun. Pronoun is used for in place of noun. Pronoun is used like I, you. Instead of every time saying Arun, Anton, I could say I, Anton is he, you are all learning, you are listening, you, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. These are all pronouns. Pronouns are used in place of nouns or instead of or um, for another alternative for the nouns, that is pronoun. Adjective. Adjective means adjective adds uh, quality to the noun. So suppose if we say a mountain, mountain is a noun. Okay, let us say a person, person is a noun. A good person, a green mountain, a lovely person, a social activist. Activist is a person. Social activist. Social will be an adjective. So, adjective adds some more quality to the noun. Okay, the next one is verb. Verb is vernacular in Tamil. Verb is the word that expresses an action or a being. Like I speak, I fight, I um, I fight for my right. You are educating people. You are conscientizing people. So the action shows the verb. Verb is what the action is expressed. The actions are expressed through verbs. The various actions are known as the verbs. Then what is adverb? Adverbs qualify to the actions, how the action is performed. For example, um, uh, he spoke vigorously, he spoke angrily, she touched him lovingly. So, how the question is answered? How? The how question, if the how question is answered, then we get the adverb. How did he speak? He was speaking fearlessly, without fear. How? Without fear. How she was touching gently. She was touching gently. She was touching lovingly. So that way, the action is qualified. That is adverb. Then comes preposition. Preposition is a word placed before a noun or a pronoun. For example, to, from, like that. So many words are there. I am from India. You are from Colombo. You are from Sri Lanka. I am studying at Trinity. You are in your house. You are writing on the book, on the notebook. So these are prepositions. The prepositions are to, by, where, by, and then from. These are all some of the examples of prepositions. Then the next one is conjunction. Conjunctions are the word that joins two words or two phrases. For example, you and I are learning English together. We are learning English together. That is the sentence. Or we can say, you and I. Here in this sentence, and the word and is conjunction, connecting the word I and the word you. So it is a conjunction. Conjunction means a connecting word or a joining word. The examples are and, but, or, while, because. So these are some of the examples. Then interjections. Interjections are actually an exclamation. Wow, there is a goal. Wow, oh my God, oops. These are all exclamation expressing an emotion, sudden emotion, or expressing happiness, expressing sadness, sudden. These are all words. The words may not have meaning, but then the words itself expresses some emotions. Okay, the next one we will see with some more examples. Next slide. Yeah. So already we have seen every the parts of speech. We will just revise in this slide. What are the parts of speeches, and then how we can give examples like. So as we said, every name is a noun. Every name, whatever you see, whatever you see in front of you has got a name, and all those things are nouns. For example, you are looking at a mobile phone, you are looking at a table, fan, then bed, lights, phone, microphone, and then the earphone. Whatever you see, everything under the sun you see is a noun, because they are all names. Everything, every place, every person has got a name. Therefore, everything is a noun. Example, Ambedkar. Ambedkar is a name. He is from India, and he is a great person in India because he fought against caste system, and he is also the architect of our Indian Constitution. So he lived in India. He wrote Indian Constitution, and he is a liberative leader. So far, whatever I have spoken, first I used the word Ambedkar, then I used he. He is a liberative leader. If I use the word he, the word he is a pronoun. The word Ambedkar is noun. I also said he is a liberative leader. The word liberative is an adjective, because the word liberative qualifies to the word leader. What kind of leader he was? He was a liberative leader. He was a fearless leader. He was an audacious leader. So the word adjective qualifies to the noun leader. And he was a Dalit leader. He was a great leader. He was a freedom fighter, anti-caste leader. These are some of the adjectives that can qualify to the person, to the pronoun, as well as to the noun. Okay, then the verb. What did he do? He Ambedkar. was from a Dalit background. He is from a Dalit caste, and how Dalits were oppressed. Then he fought against that oppression, and he became a liberative icon. He became a liberative leader. What he did qualifies the verb. What he did, he fought against the caste system. Fighting, the word fighting denotes an action. The word organize, he organized all the Dalits. The word organize denotes an action. So the verbs like he wrote Indian Constitution, fought against the upper caste, educated his own Dalit people, organized his own Dalit people. So these are the words mention the verb form. What he did, the action. What are the actions he did? These are verbs. Then how he did those things, they qualify the adverb. Like he did fearlessly, he quickly responded, to the Britishers as well as to the upper caste people, and he slowly organized the Dalit people. The Dalit people were badly affected, and he wrote the constitution well. So the words well, badly, slowly, quickly, fearlessly, these words tell about how the action was. So therefore, these words are adverbs. Then preposition. Preposition, as I told you, Ambedkar was from a Dalit family, and he lived at Delhi, and he was from Maharashtra, and he worked in the parliament. So in these sentences, the words from, at, in, on, these are the words are prepositions. Then comes conjunctions. Um, Conjunctions like Mahatma Phule, Mahatma Gandhi, Ambedkar, and Nehru. All of them worked together for the freedom. So the word and joins two words, two clauses, or two phrases. So there are a lot of joining words. They are known as conjunctions. Then there are interjections. Interjections, as I said, this is oh my God, oh my God. So that is an expression showing an emotion. Oh, it was a terrific speech. So how you express, then you exclaim. These exclamatory sentences denote an emotion. So therefore, they are all interjections. The next slide. Yeah. Now we will see little more about nouns in details. Nouns are so many kinds. Now we will see two kinds, the major kinds, common noun and proper noun. Later we'll go to singular, plural, and then common gender. So we will go a little later. Right now we will focus on the major two kinds of nouns, that is common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns are the words for people, animals, places, or things. So these are words for people. They are common nouns like activists, actors, advocates, lawyer, judge, police officer, social worker, singer, writer, speaker, poet, soldier, teacher, children, nurse, doctor, cook, mother. These are all um, common nouns because actor can be anyone. Actor can be male, female, advocate like male, female. Um, so likewise, we have many words. To be precise, if we say in Tamil, புரட்சியாளர், தோழர், போராளி, தலைவர். These are some of the words, common nouns. It can be given to anyone. It is not specific to particular people. It can be to any person. You and I can be an activist. You and I can be father, mother, a தலைவர், or a leader, or a freedom fighter. Anybody can be. Therefore, these are all common nouns. Next slide. Yeah, likewise, now we saw the persons. So far, we have seen the persons. Now, there are animals. There are animals, birds, fish, animals who live on the land. Some creatures live in the sea. So, likewise, there are so many common nouns. Generally, the words mentioned, the animals are common nouns like tiger, cat, fish, shark, goose, goat, whale, hen, dog, horse, dolphin, crocodile, eagle, bear, parrot, crow. These are all common nouns because we don't particularly say a fish, or they are generally called that particular category or variety. Therefore, they are common nouns. Proper nouns would be, suppose if you name a tiger, okay. If you name a dog, at home we have pets, we name them, then it becomes a particular name or proper noun. When you call a dog Jimmy, then it is a proper noun. But when you generally see, okay, street dog, that dog, this dog, then dog is generally a common noun. Therefore, any name, the name of a creature, the name of a kind of creature, come under common nouns. Okay, next slide. Then these are words for place. They are also common. School is a common place. School, house, temple, market, stadium, hospital. Suppose if you put in front of a hospital or a stadium some other name, let's say St. Mary's School, St. Joseph's School, government school, government hospital, or Nehru Park, or Indira Gandhi Airport, or so if you give a specific name, then it becomes a proper noun, then it becomes a particular noun. Otherwise, if we don't add any particular word before that, then they are all known as common nouns. Like seashores, every seashore may have a particular name. Hotels will have name like seashore, battleground, cave, mountain, house, supermarket, farm, house, library, zoo. All these things, they mention a place, so they are all common nouns. The next one, please. Then there are things that mention, things are mentioned. These are all common nouns like pen. Unless you have Parker pen, or if you have Reynolds pen, likewise, like if we give a specific name before or after, then it becomes a particular noun or a proper noun. Otherwise, all the things remain common nouns: pen, box, watch, lamp, newspaper, bag, train, bed, gate, bread, ladder. All these names, all these things are common nouns. Okay, next. Yeah, then what are proper nouns? Proper nouns are names for a particular people, particular place, or a particular thing or things. They always begin with a capital letter, as we already we have seen them. Now, for example, we have three persons here. The pictures are given. The first one is Che Guevara. He is a liberative leader from Cuba. Then we have our own uh, Tamil Elam Porali leader, our Tamil Talaivar, Prabhakaran. Then we have a Dalit leader, B.R. Ambedkar. So these are all proper nouns because they have particular name. When we mention about a person, we don't say they are all leaders. Of course, they are leaders. Leader or leaders are common noun. If you specifically mention a name, Dr. Ambedkar, then it is a proper noun. He is also leader, but it's a proper noun. Ambedkar, Prabhakaran, your name, my name, all our names are proper nouns because it specifically mention about a particular person. There may be so many Aruns, but still I am teaching. So you are, when I speak, you are specifically listening to me, or you know that a person specifically, particularly. Therefore, names, all our names are proper nouns. Okay, next. Yeah, the same thing as and as I said, proper nouns are names for particular people, places, or things. They always begin with a capital letter. So as I already said, your own name and names of your friends are proper nouns. Okay, next one. Proper noun also, which are the other things we can say proper nouns, like the names of the countries and their peoples, like Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a particular country. India, America, Egypt, Italy, Japan, China, Mongolia. So likewise, each country name is a proper noun. And also, when you mention about the people of that particular country, suppose I am from Tamil Nadu, so I am a Tamilian. So in also I am from India, and I will be known as Indian. People from Sri Lanka will be known as Sri Lankans. So the people, the name of the people are also known as proper nouns. So there are other examples given there: Korea, Malaysia, Pakistan, France, Thailand. And people are known as Koreans, Malaysians, Pakistanis, French, Thais. People from Thailand are known as Thais. People from France are known as French people. So there are some different variants. No, it's not always AN or EN is added, but so different people will be called differently according to their culture, according to their way of speaking. Okay, next. Likewise, The names of the towns, cities, buildings, and landmarks are also proper nouns, like the city where you will live: Colombo, New Delhi, Dublin, Chennai, Bangkok, London, New York, Paris, Beijing, Denver, Egypt. These are some of the name of the towns and cities, and they will be always a proper noun. And sometimes we also call the buildings, especially like Pisa Tower or Taj Mahal or Eiffel Tower or certain Central Park or particular place or landmarks. They are always called proper nouns, like bridges, pyramids, Howrah Bridge in Calcutta, pyramids in Egypt. Likewise, names of the towns, cities, buildings, and landmarks are proper nouns. They are also nouns. Okay, next. Uh, then the days of the week and months of the year, they are known as proper nouns. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then that follows. Also, the names of the months: January, February, March, April, then up to December. And they also start with the capital letters. That also we have to keep in mind. All the days and months and all the proper nouns, all the nouns start with, all the proper nouns start with capital letters. Also, next slide. Name of the names of the mountains, seas, rivers, and lakes are start with the capital letters, like Mahaveli, Kalani, Kaluganga, and there are so many Gangas in Sri Lanka and India. Also, we have one Ganga, Mioya, and then Kaveri, Nile. Nile is in Egypt. Kaveri is in Tamil Nadu. Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. And also the mountains. Sripada is one of the famous mountains in Sri Lanka. So Krigalpota, Thotabetta. Thotabetta is in Ooty. That is a particular mountain. Then Totupola, Kanda, then Rasagala, Himalayas. These are some of the mountains. Mountains are always, when we mention the mountains, we have to put the capital letter in the beginning. Then the lakes: Kandi Lake, Kala Veva Lake, Gregory. Then the oceans are always mentioned in the capital letters, and they are proper nouns, like Indian Ocean, Atlantic, Pacific. Also, the falls, Niagara, some of the lakes you will be knowing, Matigada Lake, or yeah, there are so many, Tiberias, so many lakes. Lakes also come under proper nouns because they have particular names. Then yeah, we have already seen some of things like the names of the mountains, seas, and the rivers. um, the one specific thing about this slide is that mountain, always we need not write the full word mountain. Mount and mountain are same. Sometimes we use the word mount in place of mountain. So Mount Everest, Mount Fuji, Mount Abu. So likewise, we can use the word mount instead of mountain. If we in front of or after the word mount, some specific names come, then they are known as the proper nouns. Then the names of the festivals and some events and holidays, they also They are also proper nouns, and they also they have to be mentioned in the capital letter. And the first letter has to be mentioned in capital letter. Okay, like the New Year's of Sinhalese New Year, Tamil New Year, Posan Festival, Pongal Festival, Vasak Poya Festival, Kandi. So all the festivals we celebrate, they are all proper nouns. And the events, some of the events, and then holidays like Christmas, Mother's Day, Martyrs Day, Human Rights Day, Liberation Day, Independence Day. These are all the special events. They have to be always mentioned in caps. The first letter have to be in caps, and they are all proper nouns. Why they are proper? Because they are all festivals, special festivals, events, and their holidays. Okay, now we'll move to little more specific. That is how to use. There are some rules where to use singular and where to use plural, and how to add, how to make the plural words. So nouns in general can be singular noun and plural nouns. So there can be, depends upon the situation where we use. Accordingly, we have to use these nouns. We use the singular nouns when we talk about one person, one animal, or a place, or a thing, like a book, a pet, an airplane, a bicycle, a boy, bus. Likewise, things we have to use for a key, letter, map, photograph, refrigerator, slide. So things like that. So for any particular thing, for one person or one thing, one place, animal, if we mention, they are known as the singular use. We always use in the singular form. And there are other rules also. When we use singular nouns, um, some places we use a, some places we use an. Next slide. The use of a and an before singular nouns. So which are the places we use a and an? We use um, and before words beginning with vowels like a, e, I, o, u. If a noun begins with these five vowels, then before that we have to use an. This is a normal rule, like an axe, an umbrella, an egg, an envelope, an ice cream, an igloo. Igloo is ice house, the house made of ice. That is igloo. An orange, an uncle, etc. So that is one rule. Also, there are some exceptions, like some words don't follow this rule. For example, we don't use before these words like a uniform, a university, because uniform, though the letters, though the word begins with u, but the pronunciation is not vowel pronunciation. It is uniform, so it is u, it is not a. If we, whereas umbrella, the pronunciation is a, whereas here it is u. Therefore only wherever the vowel pronunciation comes, there we use the word an. Otherwise it is always a. Okay. The next rule is we have to use a before words beginning with other letters of alphabet called consonants. So the rest of the words in English, we use a car, a ball. Um, Next slide. A hill, rainbow, a monster, a pillow, a watch, house. So for most of the consonant most of the nouns which starts with the consonants, we use a, but very few words with the consonant we also use an, like an air, an an honor, an r, because these words begin with h, but then the pronunciation is of a vowel. Therefore, we have to use an before these particular words. Next. Then there are rules for plural and singular, how to make plural. When you talk about two or more people, animal, places, or things, we use plural nouns. Like bird becomes birds, broom becomes brooms, camel. We have to simply add yes. In most cases, we add yes. When we add yes to the noun, then it becomes plural. So these are some of the examples: flower, flowers, fork, forks, spoon, shirt, pen, pens, nest, nests, lamb, lambs. These are some of the examples. Then we'll go to some other rules, and also some plural nouns we have to add es, then it becomes a plural noun, like beach. With the beach, if we cannot just add yes, we have to add es. So these are some of the examples we have to add es, like beach, branch, box, bush, church, dish, dress, sandwich, which. These are the words we have to add es, then it becomes plural. Especially the rule is when the last letter of a singular noun, letter of singular nouns are ch, sh, yes, ss, or x, we usually add es for the plural form. Okay. Next one, there are some nouns we have to use ies, like baby. We cannot just add yes, we have to add ies. So these are some of the words like baby. Especially the words ending with y, we have to use ies, like baby, cherry, diary, dictionary, fairy, family, fly, lady, library, puppy, story, strawberry. These are the words end with y. So the words end with y, we have to add ies. We have to remove y, and then we have to add ies. Okay. The next rule is, the same rule does not follow everywhere. There are some words like key, turkey, tray. So we cannot use these words end with y, but we cannot use keys. Keys. No, for these words we have to just add yes. These things, when we practice more, it will come off. But then, just for the sake of rules, we will learn these things. And there are other words also: chimney, cowboy, day, donkey, jersey, kidney, monkey, toy, trolley, valley. So these words we have to add just s. Though the words end with y, we have to add just yes. This will come by practice. So more and more, when we use the language, when we read more, we will get them. The next one is plural nouns. Sometimes the words end with f, then how we have to move, like calf, earth, half, leaf. So leaf is these words we have to use ves. Half, halves, leaf, leaves, calf, calves, loaf, loaves. wolf, wolves, shelf, shelves. So this is a little more advanced, like, but then still, the more practice we have, the more we listen, the more we talk, then by and by we will get these things. Even those who are well versed or so-called advanced learned in English, they also make these mistakes in plural forms sometimes, because we don't use them often, or we may not be aware how these things are used actually. Then there are few more words, like we have to add yes, chef, chief, cliff, roof, things like that. Then there are some plural nouns we don't simply add yes or es or ies. The form changes, like child, children, man, men, woman, women, ox, oxen, tooth, teeth, foot, feet, goose, geese, mouse, and mice. These are the some of the words. Totally, the form changes. We just don't add yes to the nouns, but then we have to change the whole structure. Okay, the next one. Some plural nouns are the same as the singular noun, like sheep. Sheep remains the same, plural also and singular also. Reindeer, same. Fish, same. There is no plural form for fish. Sometimes we can use fishes. Fishes we use when we have 2 3 variety of fishes. Okay, then we can say there are fishes. These fishes are good. Fishes in the market is good, or the fishes in Indian Ocean are tastier. So when we mention different kinds of fishes, then we use the plural form. Otherwise, fish itself is singular as well as plural form. Then another word, bison, deer. These are some of the other words. Likewise, some nouns are always plural, like scissors, pliers, jeans, trousers, pants, shoes, sneakers, spectacles, shorts, glasses. These are always plural. When we use one set, like suppose I need one pants, two pants, three pants, then we have to use a pair of scissors, a pair of trousers, a pair of pants, a pair of shoes. So we have to use the word a pair of when we want to specifically mention one pair. That's thing. Then the next thing is collective nouns. Collective nouns are words for a group of people, like animals and things. A family is a collective noun. Also an orchestra, a crew, a team, a class, a jury, an audience, a band, a group, a gang. These always denote a group, collective things. Therefore, it can be used as a singular form as well as plural form. A family is a happy family. So we use is. Family is a good unit. So family is a singular. Family also can be used as a plural form. My family were good at cricket, or my family were good at singing. So family can be used both ways, singular as well as plural. Almost all the collective nouns can be used. Many collective nouns can be used singular as well as plural. It depends upon where and when we use, and what circumstances we use. And there are plural nouns, they are always plural, like cattle, people, the police. So these words always used as a plural form, and the plural noun, plural verb follows always. Okay, the next one, last one is masculine and feminine nouns. Masculine nouns are word for men, boys, male animals, and male birds. They are also masculine gender. Then female nouns are word for women, girls, female animals, and female birds. They are always female gender. Like we have bride, bridegroom, lion, lioness, actor, actresses, actress, boy, girl, steward, stewardess, waiter, waiter, waitress, peacock, peahen, brother, sister, grandson, granddaughter, uncle, aunt, nephew, niece, headmaster, headmistress, prince, princess. So likewise, two different nouns, how the masculine differs from feminine nouns, how we use different words for some nouns. So these are some more examples we will see. Yeah, the next one is common gender nouns like doctors, artists, advocates, social activists, fighters, singers, hairdressers, chairperson, accountants. These are all common gender nouns. These words do not have a particular gender. Therefore, it is used for male as well as female. That's why they are known as common gender nouns. There are so many other examples and other things mention the proper nouns, whereas these are all common nouns, common gender nouns, because they are not proper. They are not particularly meaning someone, particularly denoting someone. So they are common gender nouns. I think we have covered mostly nouns. What nouns are, the different kinds of nouns, and where we use a singular form, where we use a plural form, and here and there we also used some the rules where to follow all those things. Yeah, thank you. If you have any questions, please.
I think, Arun, you can wait for some time with the crowd if they want to ask questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is the time for you all to ask for any clarification. පැහැදිලි කරගන්න ඕන නම් ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවනේ. If you have a question, you can ask in English. Don't worry about making mistake. You can speak in English. Make an attempt. උත්සාහයක් ගන්න. Attempt කියන උත්සාහය. So and then ask for any clarification or any explanation or any question that you want to know the answer. Elil, can you please?
இந்த நேரம் வந்து இப்ப கேள்விக்கு உரிய நேரம். விரும்பினாக்கள் வந்து உங்களுடைய கேள்விகளை வந்து நீங்கள் உங்களுடைய மொழியிலே சொல்லலாம்.
Now you will have the recording of this Zoom session. I will put the recording to the WhatsApp group page, and you can go through it. I think you heard, different, new words, especially when Arun spoke about caste oppression, CASTE, caste, kulaya, oppression, kula. Oppression කියන්නේ පීඩාව. So, and then you can read or you can go through those notes that Arun had on the PowerPoint and then try to understand them. I want to tell you, you have to do a lot of personal work. Even now, I'm very much advanced in my age, although as a priest, still I go on reading. Sometimes I come across new words. So then I have to look at the dictionary either online. Of course, I use the online dictionary to know the meanings of the word. So you can make use of your phone, your online, internet to get at the meanings of the words. Very important, doing your personal study. So you can ask questions, please, if you have either in English or Sinhala or Tamil.
So, Anton,
Raised hands here. That's right. There's a raised hand. Sorry, we forgot it. Wait now. Malina, yes, you are here. I will do this.
Maria.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, why can't we do
allow first Malina to speak.
Why can't I unmute her? It's wrong.
Malina, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you. The lesson is very clear. First of all, thank you, Mr. Arul. And I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Very much.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Are these adverbs used always for past tense? Or can we use for present tense or future tense? Adverbs.
Okay. Adverbs are, as I said, they qualify the verb. The function of the adverb is only qualifying. It doesn't matter whether it was past, present, or future. Ambedkar, or you are a good student, you were a good student, and you will be a good listener. So the word good is used for past tense. The word good is used for present tense, and the word good is also used for future tense. So adverb can be used for any tense. Adverb qualifies the verb, so adverb has nothing to do with the tense. Good question. Thank you for the question. You did you get my point?
Yes, it's very clear. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Any other questions, clarifications, or explanations? මොනහරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම්, if you have any other questions, we can use the WhatsApp platform, our page. So all of us can help, to kind of, clarify or make matters clear. Okay.
I think
there are no questions. It seems. So you can go ahead.
Yeah. So I would like to thank Arun Mozhi for his presentation, and probably I think he has almost covered everything. The others have no job now, right?
Yeah.
Thank you indeed. And he's, as for your information, he's an MPhil student in Ireland, and though he is from Tamil Nadu, he's currently in Ireland. And thank you indeed for spending your schedule with us, and especially despite your heavy schedule. Thank you for your time, and thank you indeed for your contribution for the young activists who have certainly the social consciousness. Thank you indeed.
Thank you, Elil.
Thank you.
Okay, my thanks also to you, Arun, for doing a wonderful job. I think we don't have any other questions, so we have actually passed our due time. We were supposed to, we were planning to end by 10 o'clock. Now it's 10:15. So I thank all of you for joining this, first English session, English with a social consciousness. So we will have the second class next Tuesday on the 8th of March, and the topic will be taking the side of the poor. So thank you very much. Stuti hamotam micham nandri. We will see you next time, next Tuesday. Okay?
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, and goodbye and good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you, Arun. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I have to